how can we do coaching without hiring coaches? I get this question all the time in various ways. It's kind of like saying, how can I go skating without ice, without skates? Or how can I breathe without air? I mean, coaching is done by coaches. And so to try to come up together with coaching without the coaches, to me, it's just not realistic. I think we want to do lip service to things. We want to say we're doing coaching, but we don't actually want to put the funds into it. So then some of you who are watching this are probably thinking, well, we don't have the funds for it. Well, you do. It's just that you said it isn't your top priority. I mean, do you still have athletic coaches? Do you have funding in other places? In Bozeman, Montana, a few years ago, they ran out of their funds. Someone generously donated a large amount of money to support whatever kind of initiative they wanted in the district, but the funds ran out, as all funds do. And they said, well, that's it. We've run out of our money for coaches. We can't have coaching. And the principal said, no, we have to have the coaches. And they sat down with, if I understand correctly, the board, and they went through their budget, and they said, how can we find the funds to keep these coaches? And they rethought textbook acquisitions and other kinds of ways in which the funds were until they found the money to keep the coaches. So I don't buy it that you can't afford the coaches, and you can't do coaching without coaches. And sometimes people will say, well, what about administrators doing coaching? Well, there's a couple issues there. Certainly, I think an administrator who knows how to do coaching has got a leg up, and that's helpful things. And the kind of conversations we have, there may be a coaching element to what the principal does. But real coaching, the problem is, first thing, instructional coaching, is the principals don't have time. I've never met a principal who said, you know what my problem is? I don't have enough to do. Could I have like instructional coaching added into my job? A job that is hard for a full-time person to do, I want to add that on to everything else I do as a principal. Most principals are really time crushed. They don't have the time to do it. But the other thing is that a principal is not going to have the same kind of conversations. The moment, what I've been told in interviews is, the moment people become principals, the teachers treat them just a little bit differently. People treat them differently. When you go up in the hierarchy, people don't see you quite the same. The conversations are different. And so a principal who does some kind of coachy things, I think, is really headed in the right direction. But the reality is, if we want coaching to happen, it has to be done by coaches.